Scott Credit Union, your St. Louis
Fan Report, and aloha. This is Guy the Y Blues fan, and this is the BlueNote Fan Report. Welcome. We are ready to talk some Blues hockey. The Blues are in Canada for the first time since February of 2020. That's right. The last time they were there, I think they had a loss. The last time they played Winnipeg. Actually, no, I take that back. The last time that they were in Canada was in Edmonton against the Vancouver Canucks in the bubble, which we lost. The last time they were in Winnipeg was February of 2020, and they seem to lost that. Looks like Brad Pond gets to watch it on TV today. Way to go, Brad. We're happy for you. Jose likes my hat, and let's bring in Miss Ashley, the Slapshot Jones.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Are you sure? You don't sound like you're good.
It's been a rough day, but it's all minor setbacks.
Pass that test. You passed the test.
Man, it was really frustrating because she gives us an outline on what she's going to put on the test.
Yeah.
And then I studied that for a week. And none of it was on the test.
On the test. Yeah, I've seen that so often. Brad's asking where my Blues jersey is. Brad, I don't know if you realize it or not. In this room that I am, I have two very, very bright lights that are shining on me. This room gets upwards in the upper 90s, and if I put one of those shirts on, I will die. Die. So
I think he's actually referring to me, which I'm wearing a blue shirt, just, kind of underneath the camera.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work and maybe lower my camera down a little bit and play with that at the next one. I'm excited for tonight's game, We got Chris Lambert here saying hi, that you and him talked a little bit ago.
He's my buddy.
It's going to be a good show. I got something I want to put out first as we're getting ready to start. One of the people that we know a lot of people know her as Princess. Her name is Kat Jones. She has a couple of emotional support dogs. One of her emotional support dogs, and both of her dogs are named after Blues players. One of her support dog, Moose, he is a half Beagle, half Basset, and they tend to have back problems. Well, unfortunately, Moose ended up having a couple of herniated discs in his back, and because of that needed an emergency surgery. I do not, and I got to tell you this, I don't share GoFundMe's, fundraisers, and any of that on the show, right? I try not to, especially you kind of know what happened with the other one that went down, and it breaks my heart that I'm not going to share this. But if you go to Guy Bensing on Facebook, or if you go to Find Princess, you'll see that I share that. You can go take a look at it. I've met Moose. Moose was one of my very first pet of the games. Great dog. I really feel sorry for him. I think I'm going the wrong way with these pictures here. Let's see. I know there's more pictures of him. I got some more somewhere else. I'll kind of show them later, but Moose is a great dog, and it would be, and if you could help out, great, but I'm not, and unfortunately I'm not going to do there. Chris says he saw where I shared it, so you can check my page and go from there. We want the Moose to get better, definitely. However, I have to be right now because of, something that's going on. I just got to back off those, right? I talked to Kat. I told her I'd do what I could, and we'll kind of talk about it later. I got an angry face from Nate Vaspon. I don't know why he's angry at me. Jose gave us some love, and then Greg Bruron, Brad Pond, Marianne Holmes, and John Hefter all put their thumbs up. So thank you all. We greatly appreciate that. So as we're moving along, this game is important for a couple different reasons. He says wrong button. Sorry. No worries, mate. No worries. The one thing with this game that I think is huge is the Jake Neighbors issue, right? And I say issue in kind of a nice way Neighbors is in his 9th game. And look at Jose. If he stays up, what will happen with the salary cap once Sundqvist returns? Well, here's the thing. It's not the salary cap per se, right? The salary cap doesn't change. Okay. When Sundqvist comes back, somebody's got to go. We're going to be right around 2 million over, right? Somewhere in that vicinity, somebody's got to go. Nath got his ass. I'm not going there. Hey, John, be nice, be good. So the cap's not going to. What changes is normally you these kids, these 18 and 19-year-olds, you don't bring them up right away. You let them go down and learn, and they're allowed to come up for some games, but you lose a year of that eligibility. Well, now that year of his eligibility is shot, right? If they play him that 10th game, that's it. He's not. For some reason, I can't get the pregame to go. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure if it's my TV or what, but the pregame's not showing up. So you're gonna have to keep me informed of where we're at there, Ashley.
I'm in the kitchen, so I don't really know where I'm at either. But
yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah,
so,
the 3 kids kind of dominate that living room.
Yep. So I'm actually looking at this, and I'm thinking that Neighbors doesn't play game 10.
I don't think he plays it either.
However, COVID could change that. Right?
It could, but I don't think it will. I think he goes back down. Just because it would open up the space to, help bring up Perunovic. We're getting Husso back on Thursday, so that also will send Hoffer back down. That gives us defense, which we don't have right now because of, Krug and Mikkola being in COVID.
Yeah. Well, hold on real quick. Chris, no, he can play tonight. He can play game 9. He can't play game 10. You get 9 games. So he can play tonight. Tonight's his 9th game because he sat out a couple of games. Right? No, I seen that, and I looked at that a little bit. One of the things that I see through this, if we get here's the thing. If we get somebody else on COVID, at that point, even sending him down, well, first of all, send him down. He's only on a $750,000 contract. Right? He's on a bare minimum entry-level contract. Right?
Actually, no, he makes over 800.
He does? Okay. I don't know. It's basically you send him down, you're not freeing up that much cash because I think Perunovic makes more than him.
He does make more than him, but also sending down Hoffer.
Hoffer
they
will
both
help out
make
a little bit, yes. Right?
Yeah, so sending them both gets us Perunovic. And then there's enough left over, I think, for Joshua.
Yeah. Well, I mean that would be nice if there was between the two, if you could bring Joshua back. I like that because Joshua needs to be playing. Joshua needs to be up. He's playing well down too, so he's ready. He's ready, I think, to be that guy. But I don't know why he's not being that guy. This game is on what do you call it? I think my Bally's might have kicked off on me, so it's not letting me have the game come up. So see, I'm gonna try this now. It's showing, but it's like it's just going around. It's not like connecting. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm missing the pregame. Yeah, not a big deal, right? It's so hoping I don't miss the game. Valley in Louisiana. I don't know what that means. There, John. You got to give me better stuff there. No, so you're right. I've seen some of that, and I hope that works for us. I would like to see Perunovic come up and get some playing time. I really would. It was an attrition. It was basically numbers. That's why he went, right? And was salary cap that allowed Rosen to come up vice him. So that's kind of where we're at on that one. I'm not completely sure what Berube's going to do and what the league's going to do. So I partially agree with the league and I partially don't agree with the league. Right? I agree with the league saying this is nothing like it's the same as if you got a regular illness. Okay, I get that. However, this is a mandated. It's not like if a guy gets the sniffles, he can still play, right? This is mandated by the league. If you test positive for this, you cannot play. Well, at that point, you're taking it out of the team's hands. If you're taking it out of the team's hands, there should be some type of relief for that. That's the issue or the problem that I have there. And it's just that since it is being taken out of the team's hands, there should be. Now, I don't say full cap. I say half cap the league, right?
Yeah.
You get if the guy goes on COVID protocol, you get half of your salary cap.
Mm-hmm.
That will give you a little room. It's not going to give you full room, but it's going to give you a little room. Well, you look at what we got on COVID right now. Krug is $7 million.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You have Mikko, and Mikko is 1.2, I think, or 1.3. Right?
If they would have even given us half of the cap for either one of them, we could have had Perunovic up.
Had Perunovic up. So I'm with that. Yeah, Brian, we talked about that. I bet Ryan did not enjoy that game in Anaheim at all. Well, up until the third period, maybe, but after the third, he didn't enjoy it at all. We're sorry you had to go through that, Ryan. We talked about it here. We're glad you're with us. We appreciate you. You're a great fan. And there is something else that I want to bring up here real quick, business-wise, right? I need everybody to understand something, right? I know a lot of you, I leave myself open to access, right? I let fans message me, talk to me. I try and talk to them as much as I can. I try and give them access. I don't want to be like some of the others, insiders, that limit who can talk to them. I don't want to be that person. However, just because I give you access doesn't mean I can always talk about what you want to talk about. And I ran up in that yesterday. Someone sent me a message. They were very upset that I didn't talk about what they wanted to talk about. And then they slam me with, I'm not going to support you anymore. Well, I do the best I can, guys. I really do. But I can't cover everybody. I can't be it for everybody, right? I mean, right now, during a game, we're 2025. I hope someday that's 2,500, 5,000. That the comments are rolling so fast that I can't even catch up. And that's okay. But you guys got to understand, I do the best I can to contact you, to talk about what you want to talk about. So please don't get upset if I don't talk about what you want to talk about, and at least understand that I'm trying my best, I really am. And it goes into it. Ryan says, my first game loss, 3-1, game 1, Coyotes, Blues, and game 3, Ducks. I'm completely not sure. Keep doing what you're doing, mate. It's awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Ryan says, I think I wore the reverse retro jersey and it made us lose. I would have wore the reverse retro. I like the reverse retro. That's why I'm wearing the hat, right? I just wanted to put that out, that everybody understands that this show is for you and about you, but we do the best we can at the same time, right? We do have an agenda. We try and talk to that agenda, and we try and keep it going along those lines. Does that make sense, Ash?
Yes, it does.
Right? Try something here. Trying to lower my camera here a little bit, see if I can make it so where the words aren't like that. You're good, but mine, the words are hitting me right in the face.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to get it to where the camera's up a little more. See if that'll help out some. And I'm trying to do it all. Now you get me. Now you get me up close and personal.
Maybe a little too close, bud.
I got it down a little bit. I'm up a little bit more. I'll have to do that. Try one more quick thing here. See if this will work. Oh, my hand. Okay, there we go. That might be a little bit. No, that made it worse, didn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, well. I'll
You'll
have to work
there.
on it later. I'll try and work on it and get it up. I still can't get the game on, or the pregame on, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, because it's on Valley, so it should be on.
Yes, it was that. It was that, actually.
Mm-hmm. Thought so.
But that again, we do what we can, and I just got to say, I just want to say that even I can smell your breath down here when you're that close. Oh man, you want to be careful. I got I can't remember the little girl from Ted Lasso, his niece. I can't remember her name. I got her breath. So yeah, it did not a good. If you've seen the episode Carol of the Bells, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. It was good seeing you last week, Guy. I hope you had a good time. You're always welcome. I did. I really did, Jose. And but I do have to say this. Some of those comedians need a lot of work. A lot of work. And I'm not being mean. I'm really not. It's just I know I'm not funny at all, but I thought I was better than a few of them, right?
I don't know. I think you're pretty funny.
Well, that's funny looking. That's not funny. I think it's interesting that people will wear a jersey for a team not playing, but they are there for the game, even when their team isn't pretty cool. You know what? I've done it. I did it. The first game I went to in a long time. I in 2007, I went to my first game since like 2004, right? First game since like 2004, and I was in Pittsburgh. Can't remember who they played, but I wore my Blues jersey. Absolutely, I did. Right, and that's you wear a jersey to a game. Mm-hmm. It's just that's what it is. You wear a jersey to a game. I seen a Blackhawks, Avalanche, Sharks, and an Oilers jersey. Yeah, and you know what? You will always. Those are the jerseys you will always see. Right.
Actually,
those are some of the jerseys.
I went to a Blues game against the Avalanche. It was not the playoffs last year, and I saw Pittsburgh jerseys in the stands. There were a bunch of
you will.
Fans
That's common. Pittsburgh is common. And I think it's. You should support your team. Mm-hmm. Period. You should support your team, however and wherever you can. Right.
But if you're a hockey fan, you're going to go to whatever game you can go to because it's a great sport to watch.
That's kind of where I'm at. You go to the game you have to go to. You support your team the best way you can. I'm all for it. I'm all for it 100%. I know there's people that don't like it. Well, yeah, no, see, that's what a Blackhawks jersey is to me. Sorry, Wendy.
It's the Red Wings jersey to me, but I have to look at that occasionally.
Yeah, well, that's your fault. I'm sorry, that's on you, right? When I was single and dating inside the continental U.S., that was my first question. Do you like hockey? If they said no, backed away. If they said yes, then I was a little more, okay, well, who's your team? If it was a few different teams out there, I was gone. Nah, I'm not dealing with this, right? It's like dating a Cubs fan. Won't do it. Not worth it, right? Tommy's showing, yeah, I have ESPN, Tommy. I appreciate that. It's just that I also trying to get my actual TV to work the way it's supposed to work, and for some reason it's telling me to go screw myself. The problem with ESPN is they do not show they don't show the pregame, right? From what I've seen, they don't show the pregame at all. and that just makes it really hard. What I think is going to happen, I'm going to have to reset my log out, log back in.
Probably.
That's what I think. Yeah, and that's just a pain in the butt that I can't do right now. But what I can do, while we're doing this, so as we're getting closer, we're about 8 minutes to game time, or say, what's your thought process in tonight's game? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Ryan O'Reilly to have better bearings. I think that in the last game, he was still tired from COVID, still recovering from it. He has to build up his stamina. So I'm hoping that he's had enough practice that he's going to be better tonight. I say that because he said that he needed to be better. I thought he was okay, just maybe not his usual self. I'm looking for a 60-minute game from them. No, letting back or only playing 45 minutes. They have to play a total game. This is not a team you can sleep on. They have to take this seriously.
I agree. I guess for me, what I'm looking for here is that you see, is this Tuesday game? So it should. Oh, here we go. Finally, that you see the team play as a team, right? Yeah, my TV, because now it's telling me to log into this one, and I already have it, so I have to do that later. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to make it up as I go along there. But that's what I want to see tonight.
Cohesion.
Right? I want to see them play like a team. I want to see them. First of all, Hellebuck's been out for 3 games because of his the birth of his son or whatever, non-COVID related illness they called it. Stastny's out, so I don't see him. I want to see this team go after the net. I want to see them be around the net. Jose says, I'd like to see a lot more aggressive play from Kostin and Prunovic.
No. I don't want to see Booch get any more aggressive. Last time he did, he was out for 2 games. He can keep the aggression at the door.
Oh, by the way, if you see me put Bush out there, I use the beer spelling.
Yeah.
Right? I know it's Bush, B-U-C-H, but we're from St. Louis.
I haven't had any issues with it.
If you're going to say Bush, say Bush. And even Bush now has got some great commercials out where they're using their name. The one where they open up Bush.
Well, I usually call him Booch, but
Yeah, but so I've had I've spelled it with that, and I've had people, oh no, it's not that. I'm doing this on purpose, people.
You're being funny.
We're from St. Louis. If I was him, I'd be going to Anheuser-Busch going, hey, Bush, let's get something going. Right? It's time to have a Bush every time he scores. Right? It's time for Bush. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I want to see him use that. So
hey,
that's
Nath,
why I use
man,
that.
I think that ESPN has taken over from NHL TV all.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been complaining about
NHL
it.
TV is gone. Right? There is no more NHL TV. It is completely gone. He says, I've noticed, I don't like it, but I understand it. Well, hey, see, it's my, well, and not to be an ass. It's my show. I get to do some things, right?
He can be punny.
It can be punny.
You can be punny.
I can be punny. There you go. So, and I'm not trying to be, and look, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm really not. I'm just saying, I get a little bit of leeway here in the fact that this is what I do. This is what I try and have fun with, and this is what I think it should be. Yes, so ESPN Plus is online NHL Center Ice. That is an absolute dead on. And that's the other thing. Center Ice doesn't show the and I just hit the wrong button. So I just turned you off, Ashley. So give me a second to turn you back on and deal with this here for a second. I try and set this stuff all up ahead of time, and it never fails. I screw it up. That's probably not going to work. Try that. Okay, so I'm working on that, trying to get it back up. Give me a second. around so I can see you. There we go. Make it a little easier. So that's what I'm doing. They annoy me slightly, not you. I'm not sure what you're talking about
He's
there.
talking about the other people that do the puns.
Oh, okay. It's not you. A lot of others do it. Okay. No problem. I mean, it's just who I am. You know, I you know, you got to play with it. That's what a lot of this is. I heard, oops, I hit the wrong button since I started watching this. Well, Ryan, that's what it is, you know.
I did used to call you Buttons.
Yeah, they used to call me Buttons, and that's what it's all part of, and it makes it fun. It makes it worth it, and you know, every now and then, it makes it one of these.
I mean, if there wasn't a technical difficulty.
Right? And E, this is for you. There we go. That's for the punnies. For the punnies. No, this is going to be, I think this is going to be a fun game. The Jets are being a better team than people thought they were. They have guys out there. They've got this Connor kid who is tearing up the league. You know, Stastny out hurts. They got rid of Line, but they've got guys that can do things to make this to make this a tough game. The Blues have got to get out. I'll tell you what. Bennington has got to be Bennington tonight. Right? He's got to work on that defense. He's got to make sure that they're clearing the puck, and he's got to cover the entire net. Right?
I only put one of those goals from Sunday on him, though. So, I mean, he can show up, but he's got to be bigger than what he is this time around with our defense being what it is right now.
I agree. I'm not getting on him. I'm not. I'm just making clear statements. So I'm not getting on him. I'm giving him his 15 games. Right? I'm giving him his 15. He's 4-1-0, and that is including playoffs, though. So you look at that. I don't think he's ever faced him in the regular season. Then, right? If he's 4-1-0, he's never faced him in. That can't be right.
No, it can't.
Because we went 6, and he played in all 6 games. So I know I might have been in his last 5, I think is what it said. Jordan Bennington is 11-2-4 of his last 10 regular season starts. This season he started 4-0 for his first career. In November's been his best month. He was 7-3-2 with a 2.07 goals against average, 932 save percentage. It's been his best month. We need it to be his best month. I saw a stat on that I can't find now. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it now, but I know he's more. He's not 4-0-1. I know that for a fact, right? Because the stat I saw said including playoffs. So he's got to be
unless that there is only regular season.
Yeah, but the stat I saw said it. 4-0-1 maybe in regular, but I don't think he's played him that much in regular season. Kyle Connor's 4th in the NHL in scoring with 16 points in 11 games. They were on an 8-game winning streak that fell away. I'm saying now I'm not going to find it. It might have been at home though. If that was at home, the home results, in Winnipeg, his results in Winnipeg, that might be right. 4-0-1 in Winnipeg might be right.
I'm not really sure because I'm not finding it unless I try and scroll through.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll through it now, but I can't see it. I might look through it during the during the game. I might scroll through it a little bit, see if I can find something. But I just, there's one thing I've learned about stats now, right? You can make stats say just about everything you want, right? I mean, you can go, oh, he's He's undefeated since his last loss.
Hmm. I
His
think
last
I've
loss
used
was
that
his
line
last
on you
game.
before, haven't I? Something about stats. There's more to goaltender than stats.
Be quiet, woman. you know, I'm saying that with love and respect.
I know, that's why I'm laughing, my friend.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Oh man, this is really like upsetting me right now. I can't seem to get anything to work. There we go. Inputs. Finally, maybe I can get something right here.
I'm a little confused. Nobody said any month was not good or just a good November.
No, I just said that November was his best month. Not
Yeah.
yeah. So you might have understood me. It was his best month, and he's got good numbers in November. He's got good numbers. I mean, Bennington is a good goalie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have never not said that. What I have said is Bennington is not as good as people think he is. That's exactly that's been my statement all along. And no, I'm not going back on what I said.
I know.
I'm bringing it up.
Getting close to that line, buddy.
Yeah, well,
I'm
letting him show me what he's got in the tank up to that 15 game mark, so then I can make a better review or assessment of him. So that's what I'm looking at there, guys. When it comes to that, so understand that I am not in any way, shape, or form killing on him, making him negative, any of that. I'm trying to make something so it looks a little better on my end, but it ain't working. Oh well. But so that's what I'm at. I just want him to play better. That's all there is to it. I want him to play better, and I don't think that that's a negative. Saying that I think a goalie needs to play better.
Still having issues?
Yeah. There we go. Here we go. It looks like I might have it up now. Oh, it looks like I'm going to get the Winnipeg. Oh, I'm not getting the Blues feed. I'm getting the Winnipeg feed. That's going to suck.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'll have to fix my ESPN because ESPN will give me both feeds. Sometimes with Center Ice, they don't show both feeds. Mm-hmm. They only show one or the other. So that's what I'm kind of dealing with right here, right now. And my TV's not hooked up either, so.
Oh no!
My goodness! I'm just having.
It's just one thing after another.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened because I had my Bluetooth set up so it would play through my soundboard.
The joys of moving and having to reset up, and yeah.
Well, I did reset it up, so it should have all been set up. But now it's acting like it's not, so I don't know what's going on. No, it's just not giving me. No, now I'm hearing it right. So I hear the little ticks. There we go. There we go. So they're at the they're doing the national anthem right now. What's your picks there, Miss Ash?
I think the Blues are going to win this 3-2. It'll be a close game, but they're going to edge.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think I see. You need a point to make this a successful road trip. You get 4 points on the road trip, right? Mm-hmm. To me, you get 50% of the points on the road. That's a successful road trip. Could they get it to overtime? Yes, but I don't think they will. I just there's some things I saw. Actually, I should have any blackout restrictions. Being I'm in Hawaii, the only games I get blacked out are the the LA games, LA and Anaheim. Other than that, I should be good to go. But I see this as a Winnipeg win, and I'm going Winnipeg 5-1.
Ooh.
Right.
All right, guy. I hope I'm right and you're wrong.
Oh, I do too. But see, and that's the other thing. I will sit here and call Blues losing. I've done it in the past. I'm not going to stop. You got to be able to see the game as it is. And
I have also predicted a Blues loss, but
Okay.
I don't feel that way here.
Okay. This is an important game. Too many people out. And that third period that they came off of last third, that wasn't anything to build on.
No,
Right.
it wasn't, but I think they're going to come out hungry and angry and wanting to prove themselves. So,
Well, you got to look. Winnipeg just lost 2-0 to the Islanders and snapped an 8-game point streak. So that's going to be something that they're looking at too, right?
yeah, but
So,
they're hurting just as bad as we are, so it's pretty evenly matched.
okay, well, we'll see. Hellebuck. It's basically it's Hellebuck against Bennington. Who's going to play better tonight? And that's what it comes down to. So I apologize. I apologize that I made Nate so angry. Chris Lambert, Jose Figueres, Devin Dayton, Jeremy Karp. Hey, Jeremy, welcome. Travis Partington. Travis, we got to get that show set up so we can get views on both sides. Greg Baron, Brad Pond, Marianne Holmes, Guito, and John Hefner. We love each and every one of you, and we will see you at the intermission show. Ashley, have a great night. Have a great first period. I'll see you at the intermission, and we'll see what happens. This is Guy for Ashley saying aloha, mahalo. You know we love you, and we'll see you at the intermission.